The timekeepers. In the city of Viralia, money doesn't exist. Time is everything. Each person is born with a clock embedded beneath their skin, a faint, pulsing glow that counts down the seconds they have left to live. Time can be earned, traded, stolen. It is displayed openly on wrists, necks, even eyelids. It is the only thing that matters. The rich move slowly. They walk as if they have forever. They speak in silken pauses. They sip tea that takes an hour to cool and spend whole afternoons watching the rain. Their clocks glow with decades. Some have centuries. The poor, though, must run. Their seconds tick louder, faster. They rush through jobs, meals, even conversations, always chasing more time. There's never enough. You can sell a memory for a minute, a day of labor for an hour, or your voice forever for a month. And if your clock hits zero, you don't die, not exactly, you disappear. No one speaks of where you go, only the time rich remember your name. Kai was born with nothing but seconds. His mother gave up her own time to give him a few years. By 16, he was down to days. He lived in the grey zone where people moved in streaks, always too fast, shadows of themselves. He ran messages, he ran food, he ran errands for people too rich to move. But Kai had a secret. He knew how to steal time, not with violence, not the brutal ripping that the city's underground time jackers used. He was something else. He could listen, feel the slow pulse of those who had too much, with a glance, a breath, a question, pull a thread of it away. Just a few seconds here, a minute there. They never noticed, but Kai did. He saved those fragments, carried them like gold in a silver space behind his heart. He didn't use them for himself, not yet. He was waiting for a moment that mattered. Then he met Lena, a girl who moved even faster than him, a flicker of wind and fire. Her time was almost gone. She had 2 days left and no way to earn more, but her eyes were clear. I don't want more time, she told him, not if it means becoming like them. She pointed to the towers above them, where the timekeepers lived, those who stored centuries in vaults, who bought silence and stole childhoods. I want to break the system, not just survive it. Kai had never thought beyond survival, but Lena planted something in him, a hunger not just for time, but for change. That night they climbed the sky spire, the central tower of Viralia. It was said to house the prime clock, the machine that governed the entire city's flow of time. It was forbidden, of course, guarded, sacred, but Kai and Lena moved too fast to be seen. Inside they found it, a pulsing sphere, bright as a dying star, with rivers of time flowing through it. Every tick, every trade, every stolen second passed through its core. Lena stared at it with wonder and grief. This machine feeds the rich with our lives, she whispered. Kai looked at her. Her clock was almost out. Take my time, he said. She shook her head. No, you're meant to do something more. And with her final second, she placed her hand on the prime clock and rewound it. Just a little, just enough to crack the gears. The room screamed with light. The flow faltered, and no one moment across the city every clock stopped. The rich froze, confused. The poor stood still, stunned. Silence wrapped the world. Then the clock started again, but different, even, balanced. Time flowed slower in the grey zones, faster in the towers. The system, once untouchable, had been touched, and Lena was gone. Kai became a myth after that. Some say he still moves through the city, quietly tipping the scales, gifting seconds to strangers, draining hours from tyrants. Others say he vanished with her, But sometimes, when times feels unfair and the world moves too fast, people will pause, place a hand over their heart, and whisper, "Time is ours, all of it." And just for a moment, everything feels possible again.